Hey, what's up? It's ObamasWeapon.com. This video is about the profit motive. See, all the public idiots, they don't understand. They're so stupid, no skills, that they don't understand the whole planet's about hyper game theory, profit driving stuff. And that's what the military is built on anymore. That's what the economy is built on. Now, the people who don't know about this are the ones who are enslaved like animals. No matter what types of exceptions you can get, because when the government says, okay, we should have humans supporting, that's really, they're trying to offer you the bare minimum to keep them alive, their own selves. They need their workers to come to age, to go to work for them. So they give you some social welfare shit, some food stamps, some fucking disability, some fucking like welfare. But the reason why there isn't a really strong welfare system is because that system is placed. Profit driving to the max, using hyper game theory. And so whoever's willing to do the worst, and they're actually in their minds plotting against everyone else. They're not the type of people who care about you and the people on the streets, other than to support their own business and game. That's literally the way it works. Behind the scenes, they're talking about it. And they're like, we can keep screwing over these motherfuckers, keep them bare bones, get them straddled in debt, giving all their money back to us, and they're never going to figure it out that the whole damn planet. I mean, nobody owned this planet. We just made a law that said that we owned it, and then made everyone else abide by it, and to live by our rules. And the police and the sheriff, so they would enforce it for us, and the military. Blah, blah, blah. So the NSA, what they're doing, they built a system for that system there. So they're like, well, why are they be spying on us? Why? Because you're enslaved, you fucking retards. So you're the one that doesn't matter. You're expendable. Your civil rights don't mean shit. That's a mind control game. Put that text there and make you think that's what the world's about your whole life, when you're missing out on the reality of what it's really like. The reality is it's an aggressive competition of who will dominate who. And whoever's willing to do the most worst, the most violent, they're on the top. And while your peaceful types are down at the bottom, oh, we didn't know that we should be deploying violent tactics to win the whole fucking hyper game, you know? Dirt. So, unfortunately, that put guys like me at a disadvantage, because this has been going on for so long. When we were born, we're the peaceful types that don't believe in that crap that they're doing. But guys like me don't have any power, man, because the hyper game theory motherfuckers already own the whole fucking installation, the whole system. Every goddamn thing. Every bit of money, every bit of infrastructure. They own all the diamonds, man. They own all the land. They own all the oil. They own all the fucking everything. We die, they inherit it. It goes right back to them, pretty much. Gets squandered away, ends up in their hands again. So, the only reason, so they decide when they should give us anything. That's the only reason that there's a system of consumerist crap out there, because they decide, oh, well, that helps us control society better. And it's a program for our mind. Consumering around, buying crap, being given limited amounts of dollars to buy garbage shit that doesn't equate to real power. While they're over in the other side of the world, in the NSA, and the rich and the government side, boom, living it up with all the best fruits of our labor. What else? You know, they got the space programs, the weapons, the military. They go and kill their competitors. They're targeting people. They get inside your personal records to snoop through it. See, that's what it's all about. The rich snooping through your information and knowing everything about you, to kill off your family if they want to buy out your house, to bulldoze your house so they build their road if they want, to build their next supermarket, mall, wherever. That's what's going on. Boom. to get away with 1,000 tortures, to get away with 100,000 tortures, to kill off as many people as they want, no consequences, have the public be so stupid as thinking that, oh, well, this is a system built on justice, when it's not. That the justice isn't there because government is killing people and not going to jail for it, and spying on people and violating us and dominating us and not going to jail. See, now you begin to see, if you see all the truths out there, that these are all truths that I just told you, you see the system that's in place. Anyway, they just give you the bare bones minimum to get by. Their bank accounts are full. They got $100 billion. They got $50 billion. You know, they got unlimited budgets, and all the tax money comes from the money that they're giving the middle class to fund their programs, where the rich aren't having to pay into it. Oh my God, damn, man! So they got us to fund it all. Well, we're basically funding our own demise. Do they joke about how we think that an iPhone is a gadget that's status, it shows status, or a fucking whatever device? That's what they got us thinking, that type of shit is really hot, when it's not. When they have way better stuff, dude. They got fucking satellite networks. They could do whatever they want. They could do a space program. They can go to another planet if they want. It just depends on what they want to do. Okay, and they're going to do that. Well, we're at the bottom getting nothing. But they joke about how our iPhones are actually good at fucking like spying on us. So we're buying the iPhone, we're paying the consumer charges to be spied on. That's what the CIA says. See, they're using this to spy on us. So they said, well, so what? Buy your fucking iPhone and think you're cool with your stupid ass iPhone, but you know what? We're actually using it to spy on everyone who owns one. So, so you're paying to be spied on. That's what they're saying. There's just an article about that. That's the way they think about us. See, everyone else, they're living under that hyper game rule where they could do whatever. It doesn't matter if it's right or if it's a crime, technically, or if they hurt you or you end up dead. Doesn't matter. See, that's not the way they care about things. That's not the way they're running it. They don't care about that. They actually found it's value. You get more. What is it? It's actually more profitable to kill people than to let them live. It's more profitable to pollute the fuck out of the oceans. I went into PetSmart today, and I was wondering about PetSmart. I said, look at this. Look at fucking PetSmart. I see animals here. I see fucking animals that would be out in the ocean and the stream. And the earth made these animals. Here they are. Some motherfucker said, oh, let's profit of this for free. We could just go and nab them, and we can also breed them in cages and put them out there in the market, and then people will pay for it. You know, and also our oceans are also heavily polluted. They're just destroying the ocean because it's profitable to do that. There's no profit, and if you took out the profit motive, there might be more animals out in the ocean. I was thinking, that's what I was thinking, and out in the land, and there'd be, you know, it would be based on what people needed. If they're really hungry, they might go and fish, but you know, most people wouldn't have a bunch of animals lined up in a store like this unless it was all for profit. They do that with everything. They go and they take the diamonds, they put it in the store to sell those for profit, and that is all only about enslavement, man, and giving them all the control of everything, giving them the money. You know, very few people are in control of the diamonds, and they create artificial limits on diamonds to push the value up and everything. I mean, and everything's like that. It's just a fucked up world. But the worst thing is that it's profitable to do that. You're hurting those animals, you're putting them in a store, the environment's being destroyed, very extremely profitable. Pollution everywhere, the whole land has been paved over, all the habitats destroyed. It's so fucked up because it's profitable to do that. Frack the fuck out of the ground because it's profitable to get the oil. Also, to control energy, put it in a form where you can sell it, and it's not free, like free energy. They have such a thing as free energy, but that's not profitable. You can't make money off of that, and so it's the myth, the so-called conspiracy that's what's going on is real. That free energy is not profitable. It's more profitable to lay a bunch of cables and a bunch of pipelines and to control the flow of energy, and to put a price tag on it, to give you a device that's collecting energy for free, and make it cheap and affordable so that you have practically free energy. And there's a lot of energy out in the world untapped that's everywhere, from the sun to the earth to energy in the vacuum. And that energy can be harnessed. And people talk, very famous scientists discuss that. It's so well controlled, it's highly classified, and only the rich and military get that type of technology, really. And there's other forms of energy too, you know. I don't even care about what other types of energy there are out there. I just don't care. But that's the way the profit motive works. See, to take and sabotage a cheap, efficient, free energy, and to put in place something that's very dirty, destructive, and that they can control and make profit off of. And profit's weird, man. Profit is a screwed up system. I don't see the balance. Like I said, the only money that people get. I mean, in the old days, I could see how it started. You had a land which was owned by nobody, and then you also the technology started off too, where they needed something they could give to people too. So that's how things work. Where trade started, when they started trading their energy and owning the land and oil and whatever. I see how that started, but once you discovered that free energy was available, how come we didn't switch away from all that crap? Well, all these mega tycoons and fucking oil tycoons wanted to keep their fucking, you know, control. That's all it's about. Control equals profits. Control equals relevance. You own the whole fucking society. You can do whatever you want. And you put your face on every TV channel, every newspaper. You're limited. Everyone else is reading the shit about you. See, that's the way it's about. That's what it's really about. And you're also, the police will do whatever that person says, you know, and come and arrest you, kill your dog and your family. That's what goes on. But never will they go and kill Bush's family or Cheney's family or any of these other fuckers. Never. Or their animals. Nothing. And you see good videos showing how violent the police are. This is all what you're seeing out there. You're seeing videos that show what happens when someone goes up to any type of and deals with anyone. It's running this system. They're violent, stupid asses. They're fucking shutting you down. They're keeping you out. They're blocking you out. They're keeping secrets. They're saying, get the fuck off our property. You're not allowed to be here. You can't fucking film this. Fucking taking your camera and trying to break it and stuff. And you see that. Homeland Security, police officers, fucking FBI officers. Police will take your camera, try to break it, or take the fucking film, delete that, or delete the data on what you recorded, you know, and different shit goes on. Now, anyway, the ones who are really in control are using these antisocial, violent methods. Whoever kills the most people is actually the one on top. Did you notice that? Think about it. If you were to have 100 people, who would survive but the one who is willing to kill all the others first? See, well, I'm telling you, there's a system out there like that. And there's a system like that, man, where the government's killing us off. They're only letting us survive to the amount where it's profitable. It has nothing to do with civil rights and your right to live and all human rights. It's all really about if you are going to live in their system and be useful to them, and then keep them in power. That's really all they want. Keep them in power, make their lives easier, let them do all this stuff. Those are the rules that you can actually find in society. Those are the truths that always exist. And that's the real way, and that's hypergame theory too, because they're that fucking organized and efficient. The NSA lets them go in and out of every system, every phone, every internet connection, every fucking satellite's watching you. They're fucking spying on your whole family. They're learning how to do stuff. They're keeping you from going to school or college. They're keeping you sick. They don't want to pay for that, you know. And they also have a system of getting talent from other countries. So we keep our own people from being able to afford to go to school. They can't go to school, don't get their college educations. They might just be forced to keep giving their money over, doing the low-level jobs to support the rich. and we'll get our PhDs from another country. We'll give them the visa, V1B or whatever, 1B freaking visa, and so in other countries they might do it less. We found that we could invest less in our own people and let other countries invest in theirs because they actually have it in place where they care more about their people, and they're not as extreme when it comes to making profits and domination. They're not using hypergame theory quite as much. So you got, unfortunately, some other countries, they have better constitutions and better rules that are letting them live better. And they'll go to school, and then we'll bring them into America. America's great. It's a fucking rich country. Come make money. And we're doing that. And we were importing a lot of our doctors from other countries. And in other countries, you go to school for free. Get your medical license for free in other countries. India, even Cuba. You go get your doctor's license for free there. You get all your school and training there. And then you can come to America afterwards, and you'll qualify to work here as a doctor. And in California, this is where it's really going on too. I'm here. I'm seeing it in real time. I'm seeing how all these Indian doctors are here. My friend who's a psychologist told me about these fucking idiots from India they're doing that. It's free to go to school there. Anyway, also, I don't know if it works on. Yeah, it does work like that. I mean, I've heard famous physicist Michio Kaku was talking about this too. So we have the money to make life well for Americans, but that's not what it's about. See, we got hypergame theory. Hypergame theory. It's more profitable to hurt our own people and to let them fail. To not give. We didn't have an insurance program for medical care for people for a long time. Most people didn't get medical care. There was no insurance. You would go without. You need to see a psychologist, or you need to see a doctor. Did you get some type of infection, or are your teeth? Are you having pain in your teeth or something or whatever? No, man, you don't get insurance for that in our country because the business